Hey guys and girls, if you would like to show a video background on your Dawn theme banner right here, keep watching. So before I get into how we can implement this video background, I would like to mention that your Dawn theme has this image banner that has the ability to show two images. Right here on the right hand side you can see one image, second image. So I am going to only cover the case where you're using one image because I believe that's probably what most people would do if they want to show a video. I don't see too many people putting two videos side by side or one image, one video. So all that can be done, but I am only going to cover this case in this video. So first thing you need to do is upload the video file you have. So some of you might already know you need to go into settings and then files. In here you will upload a video file that you might have on your computer, and I already have a file uploaded. Once your file gets uploaded, it will start to show here. Click on this link here. This copies the link of that video file, and then what you are going to do is go into the, close this and go into this area here. You would want to also create a backup of your theme, anything you do, so you, in case something goes wrong, you have a backup of it. So I have already created a backup for myself, so you could duplicate the theme from here, and then once it's duplicated, just rename it with something like I did Dawn video banner, and that's where we will be working on. So if I go in here now and edit code, and then in here in sections, go to file image banner.liquid, and I have it already open here, and in here go all the way down where you have the schema like this, and in here we are going to add a setting. So this settings area, you see this is each setting, open bracket and close bracket. So in here just hit enter after any of these. I will enter here, and then I'm going to post some code in here. Like this, and I'll explain later what the setting is, and then just save this, and now move up all the way till around the area where you see this banner div, and then this settings of the image is not equal to blank, and then right before this enter, and I'm going to add more code. So some of this code I will post in the description, but some of it might be easier to follow from the video, so because it's important where you're putting the code and stuff, so it's hard to explain. And then look for this div ID banner, this div right here, and you're going to go all the way to the end. This is a long line, and all the way to the end where you see these double quotes, you are going to write this code. So let me select that so you know which code is it. So this line of code, so I can add some space in here like this, and this code. So you're going to add that right at the end before these double quotes. And then one more thing is we want to add some code around here, and that will be this, and this is basically just what it's doing is checking if when there's a video, don't play this put this placeholder that Shopify adds in there. So that's it. Now save this. And now what I would like to see is go to the image banner section, and we will open that in a new tab. So if you already have that section open, homepage open, you might have to close and open a new preview for those changes to take effect. So click on image banner here, and if you look, you will see there is this setting right here, it has video background. So that is the setting I added in the schema earlier. And what we want to do also is, you cannot show an image, so you have to, there's no logic in there to check, you're gonna have to just remove this. So from here, just do remove, and you want to make sure this is checked, and you see how the video showed up, and then save. So if I refresh, okay, so we're seeing a video, but there is of course some issues here with this. It's not going all the way, and there might be some issues on smaller screen sizes too. So let's fix this issue first. So what we are going to do is go in the assets folder. You're going to look for a file called section-image-banner.css, which is like right near here, and then all the way down here I am going to add some CSS. So like this is just a comment I added, just so I know it's custom code. And then now if I save and take a look at the site, so at least it took care of that issue. Now if I drag this window down, I can see there is issues on other screen sizes. So all the way wider screen is good, but apparently there's issues on other screen sizes. So what we're going to do is fix this with some media queries, and what you want to do is inspect. So open the dev tool for whichever browser you're working in, and now we can see the widths where we have these issues. So I'm gonna start with all the way down. Let's go all the way down here, and I'm going to bring out the code here. Okay, and now I am going to post some more CSS in here. So like here. Alright, so that's the first piece of code, and I would like to mention here is this CSS here is written relative to large banner. So make sure that if you have a medium, then you are going to change this to medium. This is the size of the banner. If you are not familiar to what I'm talking about, it is, where is it? Right here. In here you see this banner height. So mine is set to large. If yours is medium or has a small 2, make sure to change the CSS in here, change this to small or medium for yours. And so I'm going to save this, and now go back, make this small again, and now if I refresh, okay, so you see this at least looks good here. if I drag this to a wider width, okay, so there's still some issues on around this width right here, 750 I believe. And now we're going to add some more CSS, go to the end, and we are going to add right here, save, and this looks good too now. And as we keep moving up, so at this point there's no issue, but you probably want more of your video to show, so you could add some more media queries. So I have a couple of more I already played around with for this video. Of course, you can play around with yours to show which height works better for your video here and which width here. So this right now, you save this and take a look at this. This height is going to increase. You can tell it got taller. So now this is looking good on all the width. So now I want to give you the tip how you can come up with those widths for your video. What you can do is, as you're working on this, inspect here. You pull this inside. So in here you will see, if you click on this banner content area, so this content area, this is a height applied to it. That's where the whole issue is. So if you click on this and you see this on the right side here, this is the class that I added. And in here you could just double click and then up arrow, down arrow. You see on the left side it's moving. So you could play around and then come up with a number at a certain width what works for you. Of course, this, it might, you need to drag it a little out to a certain width till like you see that it, hey, this works fine, till you reach a width where you're like, okay, we need to make some adjustments here. So just like this, playing around with that in this dev tool like this, you could come up with this width right here for each media query and what height you want to apply to your banner. So that's it, and you should still be able to, if you wanted to go back to just showing your image, you could just uncheck this and select your image banner, and then your image will start to show, just like if I do this, if I save it, go here, refresh, and you can tell now it's the image. So this is how you can apply your background, and still, if you want, then some other places you can still show the image background. So that's it for this video, and if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.